It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Penix now on 1st down. DJ Chark there for the catch. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 around to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused.
What the fuck is that?
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. Drake London with the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. They'll topple together a yard there. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on seconds.
Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go.
Throwing his love on 3rd.
This nigga's good.
It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum running away.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball and put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. There on the tackle, the rookie, Adam Auburn. Equal look by the Panthers on third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Penix working from the gun. There's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
On the ready. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 30, ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those snaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
They stick with Jacobs. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Air it out on 3rd.
How the fuck you drop it, man?
It knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Packers send out their punting unit. Back deep for the Falcons is Mike Hughes. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He cuts it to the right sideline. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, you get some serious yards on the table.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's almost had it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. by Quay Walker.
Okay, that's a run that's go home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's tackled for a short gain. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. Trying for it with Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Could make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On second down, Jacobs. He's going to give him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Love on 3rd and short. Pass brought in by Watson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape out. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
45. White. Ready?
Love winning on 1st down. Completes this one to Kraft. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. On the move, hit it right. Now he's trying one deep, center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. From the gun, it's Robinson. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
You gain that kind of yards in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. They'll run it with Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that because they move the chains.
On first, it's Robinson again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a pickup of 34 yards, and the Falcons will have a first. In the red zone on first. Back to Pitts it goes. Touchdown Atlanta! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. All lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returnable from the 2. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Diving right side. Got it. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's up the first.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. And it's the Packers. With it, 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. Still going inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Penix now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix on first down. Makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Fucking hell.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts.
Seen that shit coming.
As they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a 2 set of downs too. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And again, it's Penix. Getting out to his left. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with. Yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. He fields it from the 8. Looks away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 5, 97. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had no coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it, with a touchdown.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. To the air with Penix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Throwing here just before halftime. Flush down out to his left. He's trying to go deep again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, cut.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Ready.
To the air with Love. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Golden. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Set, ready, set.
Love now. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Packers.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready, hey, go steal. 10 black. Set, go.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid 3rd down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Penix on 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. It's a race down the right side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
10 cycles. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 45. One.
Back to the air. Love. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Ready. Green Jack. Here we go. 33. Yellow. Black Ultra. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. And will set him halfway back toward their own goal line. So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The toss now to Robinson. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Dave, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, third and long. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
So through three, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. All set now. First and 10. Going right side. Robinson with it. Has some room to work. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Kuhn all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 17 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 32. Claws red. Set.
Love. Flushed out of the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Rail, yellow, set. Foot set.
Third and long. Here's Love. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On the ready.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Field, black. Come on, set. Ready?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He has the first over the middle. They're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Robinson on the inside give. And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
And it's incomplete on third and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Koo able to put it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready up.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set, cut. Black, 95. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Continuing to move past the 45. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Third and just 2 to go.
Drill, 52. Here, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. It's Golden. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working inside the red zone. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. Throwing again. Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum,
It's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Falcons cover up the kick. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
they did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Has it in close. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. To go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can